What's up guys, ND Rhino here, and we're going to be talking about the DLC 2 Eclipse, and get right into it. I don't like it. I just do not like this map pack. It's terrible, I think. Yeah, they do look good. Knockout, great looking map, not gonna lie, great looking map. The Verge, that one looks pretty good too. Spire looks really clean and really futuristic. I like how they look. I'll say that. It's how they play that's the problem. If you guys haven't seen it, So Superior posted a video about spawn trapping on Spire, and that's the problem, because people just go there and camp because you got a lot of places to sit and head glitch, and that's the problem with all these maps: Spire, Verge, Knockout, and can't think of the fourth one. But anyway, all four of them seriously just have so many freaking camping spots, head glitching spots, and all that. It just ruins it for me. I legitimately hate these maps, and it's just ridiculous. Like, I wouldn't spend my $15 if I didn't buy the season pass. If I could refund the season pass, or at least get my money back for just this map pack and still have the other two or whatever, I would. It's not worth it. These maps suck. They're so camp heavy, and like I just stopped playing it, so I'm probably not gonna have any camping gameplay or anything on there. But Rift is the last one that I was trying to think of, and that one's terrible too. But I'll just go through each of them, I guess. I don't like these. I'll go through one by one and talk a little bit about it. I'm not gonna make a whole video for each one. It's not worth it. These maps suck. So Verge, the remakes of Bonsai. That's probably the best map. Yeah. Okay, so with Verge, you have the bridge on the middle and stuff, and it's not a bad map. Like, it's not completely terrible. You don't have a lot of places to camp. It's more of, with that, you have the not head glitchers, the corner campers, like, in the worst fucking spots. Like, on each side of the map, or each side of the bridge, I should say, you have, like, two little points to prevent you from getting spawn killed, and people just sit in that corner and aim back into the spawn, so when you run by them, they just shoot you, and it's just ridiculous. I hate that. And then they have the little back alley cave system, and everyone sits in there, or they'll sit up top by where B would be, and so that no one can get to them. Like, they'll have their back against the wall, and then they're shooting back into the water, and it's just ridiculously campy. I already talked a little bit about Spire. They have the head glitching spot. There's a lot of the corners are rounded, so you can't really have a good spot, but there's still corners, and like, there's a lot of head glitching spots where you have stuff that's just high enough so that all the people can see your head, and you just camp there, and your spawn is just terrible on that map. So it's just awful. Yeah, I guess we'll talk about Rift now. I was debating between Rift or Knockout, and with Rift, it's a decent map. It reminds me of the one from last map pack, the Construction Zone one. I'll try and remember the name, but it just reminds me of that. Like, it's just, it literally plays exactly like it. And I think it's Rise is the one I'm thinking of. I could be wrong, but like, it plays exactly like it, except for it's way darker and way condensed, so you can't jump as much. And it's just like, they're just awful. It's just so bad. You can't jump, you can't do anything, and there's so many corners and like flank routes and places to. Yeah, it's Rise. That's what I was thinking of. Sorry. But there's just so many corners you can sit in, flank routes you can try and take, but there's gonna be a guy camping at the other end, waiting in a corner, aiming back at you. Like, Safeguard is unplayable in that map unless you camp with a shotgun or something. It's ridiculous. I hate it. But like I said, it's so dark that if you're wearing like a black or brown or like darker suit on your guy, that guy's not gonna get seen. Like, you literally will not see a guy if he has a dark suit on. And it's just ridiculous. You should be able to see anybody on the map, and you can't see some of them because they're sitting so deep in a corner that they don't stand out. And it's like, obviously that's the point of the thing, but point of the game that you're supposed to be tactical and sitting in a corner, and or not sitting in a corner, but you can't be seen. You're not supposed to be seen. But it's just ridiculous how dark it is. Like you can, I've literally happened to me. A guy was wall running, and I barely saw him, and I shot at him, and he shot me back like before I even got a second shot on him, and he killed me somehow. Which is another thing I'm going to talk about a little bit later about balance of the game and stuff. But let's finish up with Knockout here before this video gets too long. And this map is the opposite of Rift. It's really the Japanese one. It's really nice actually. It's visually stunning. I like the wall run that goes underneath the little patio thing. It just seems to me like it seems a little bit big to me. That's the problem. That's one problem with it. There's a lot of places to sit. There's a lot of places to go to, but like it seems really big with a lot of stuff in the middle of it. So like I'll probably have the clip on here where the dude is sitting in a corner and I come up and just shoot him for the last kill, but like that happens a lot where there's guys just sitting in a corner, sitting in a weird spot because there's a lot of tight corners on it, and there's a lot of it's like compacted, but it's still kind of big. If you get what I mean, like there's a lot of stuff in a area. Like they pack a lot of stuff in these small areas, and then there's a lot of small areas throughout the map. So yeah, and there also with this is like the brightness is way too high on it. They need to bring the brightness down a little bit, and it just like it's almost too hard to see some of the guys that have like the white on. You can't see him. Like there's one dude, I don't know if I saved the clip or not. I just kind of got pissed off after it. Like I didn't see him, and he shot me, and I'm like, what? He was in front of me. Wasn't running active camera or anything. He just shot me, and I couldn't see him because he was wearing a white gear, and they had the white floor on the ground. And it's just these map packs suck, guys. Let's just leave it at that. So don't spend your money on them. I don't like them, especially if you have them on. I would hate to see what these look like on last gen. I would probably puke. But visually appealing, yes. Play appealing, hell no. They are awful game modes, or they're awful to play on. I love looking at them. They very aesthetically pleasing, but I just can't play them. I hate them. So if you guys are new, hit the subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. We greatly appreciate it, and comment what you guys want to see next or anything about like that from what you guys want to see from us. We have a lot of good content, different games, and different kind of stuff we're going to do. So with that, peace out, guys.